everybody, welcome back to another video. So we are going to be doing something a little bit different today. So today we are going to be looking at some World of Warcraft news. So as many people might be aware, we did get the release date of the pre-patch as well as TBC itself. As we were all guessing, May 18th is going to be the pre-patch. That was a leak from quite some time ago, as well as data mining. So I think most of us are not really surprised by that May 18th pre-patch release. I think what did surprise a lot of us is that they are actually going through with the June 1st release of TBC, effectively giving 3 weeks notice for people to get ready for the launch and 2 weeks of time to level up characters and get ready during the pre-patch for TBC. So first I want to address the June 1st release date. They have effectively given their player base 3 weeks to prepare for a major content drop. Now, a lot of people in their player base are going to be adults now. They're not teenagers anymore. They're going to want to request off of work, use vacation days, use personal days. Many of them are going to have a wife and kids, so maybe they need to let the wife know or try to set up something so somebody can watch the kids for a day or two. In my opinion, 3 weeks is simply not enough time. It was not enough time, especially for literally a major content drop. It's an expansion. I think this was handled very poorly. So I'm not happy, and from what I can tell, most content creators who are commenting on the June 1st release and the fact that they just announced it today is pretty disappointing. So let's talk about the essentially 2 weeks time that we get for pre-patch. Again, I think this is poor planning. I think 2 weeks is not enough time for people with jobs, careers, families to get a character from 1 to 60 and actually enjoy it. I feel like there's going to be many people who are going to be, of course, boosting. But if you want to have a character ready in time for TBC, this is essentially forcing you to pay for stockade boosts, SM boosts, Mara boosts, all of that. Because if you've got a job, if you've got responsibilities 1 through 60 in 2 weeks, it's not going to happen for a lot of people. So again, I think, Blizzard is a bit out of touch with their player base. This is not enough time, in my opinion. While I am really excited for TBC, because I'm going to be making content, I'm going to be streaming it, the lack of communication and then the short window that they have given us is really, really disappointing. So let's move on to one of the things that they are giving out, not really giving out, but they are providing with the release of pre-patch, and that is going to be the Dark Portal Pass, which does come with a boost, a level 58 boosted character. And as you see here, it gives you the Apprentice Riding skill, a very specific mount, that's worth about 100 gold right there, some weapon skills, access to flight paths, some random greens, up to 4 rune cloth bags, which is not bad, and a little bit of gold. I think it's only like 30 gold off the start. I'm not really worried about the gold. Now, I will be using this. My to-do list of things to get done before TBC launches is massive. I'm not going to be able to complete it all. So for me, I will be using this on a druid that I will then make my mining and herbalist. So I will use this. It is going to cost some money. It is a one-time boost per account. You cannot use it on Blood Elves, and you cannot use it on Draenei, which I'm perfectly okay with. As somebody who is not like a super fan of leveling, and once you've leveled a bunch of characters to max level on retail, some characters max level on classic, the leveling experience does get a little bit dull, and doing this as a one-time per account, I think is pretty reasonable. They are going to make some money off of it. It is a company. This does not upset me all that terribly much. So the next thing we've got is the Deluxe Edition, which I believe is going to be $70, if I'm not mistaken. This gets you some mounts, it gets you some toys, it gets you some Hearthstone stuff. Basically, it's the same as any of the previous deluxe editions for any other expansions like BFA or Legion. It's basically just a bunch of cosmetic stuff, and I believe one of them is actually a epic mount. Hunter mount. The creature draws of other energies, transform Draenor into Island for only use in the Burning Crusade, and designed to match the look of the original expansion. So yeah, I believe this is an epic mount. Is this worth $70? I don't know. If you play other games, if you play retail, and you love mount collections and you love things that are just cosmetic, then sure, it's perfectly worth it to some people. I'm currently on the fence about this. So finally, we're going to talk about people who want to play Classic forever, as well as taking their characters to Burning Crusade. And this is where I think the money grubbing of Blizzard is truly getting out of hand. Let me go ahead and go to news. So from what I understand, you need to pay $35 to clone a character. Not to clone an account, but each character that you want to clone, so you can have a Classic forever, Classic vanilla character forever, and then also a TBC character, is $35 per character. That is a pretty gross amount of money, in my opinion, to clone a character. Now, I do understand that this means that they're going to have to keep vanilla servers up and TBC servers up. And there is a cost to that. There very much is a cost to that. But we are already paying $15 a month. And $15 a month is like 1 to 3 indie games that you could buy and enjoy. So it's really hard for me to justify this. I am considering copying 2 of my characters over, my warrior and my paladin. Anything past that, though, I definitely will not. Cloning 2 characters and having to pay $70, especially in these times, when people have lost their jobs, the economy is just now recovering. $70 just for 2 characters is a very, very steep price. It feels very money grubby. It feels, I understand as a company they want to make a profit, but this just feels like they're trying to nickel and dime their player base as hard as they can. So I think that's it for just the regular news. Yeah, I hope you guys, have everything in order. You're able to, request some time off of work to play if you want to. Personally, like I said, this is such short order. This is such short notice. I have a ton of stuff that I need to do. I still hold my opinion that the lack of communication and then the time frame that they just dropped on us is pretty irresponsible and out of touch. But who knows? Maybe I'm in the wrong. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And of course, if you ever want to see me prepping for TBC during pre-patch and TBC itself, you can always head over to my Twitch channel over at twitch.tv/the Duke of TBC, where I will be going extra hard for prep and for TBC itself. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to maybe do some new style videos and give my thoughts on it in the future. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.